From South, Graham Arnold, 156 caps for Australia. They're being closely watched by Irvin, Kelvin Verdonk. The outswinging corner.
Aduh, sayang.
Through to Rideau in the end.
Hati-hati,
Now Australia finally have a bit of possession.
Santai, balikin.
3 minutes into the contest.
Jauh, mantap.
In pace. Sending it forwards. Tara Burgess in each other's way for a second there. Forward by Burgess.
Kejauhan. J tutup. Mantap J. Bang J.
For the away side to play in. Needs to see a big improvement from his team, Graham Arnold. So what they saw the opening game, the Gold Coast. The extra places available at the World Cup now for all the federations. Safety net if they don't make it into the top two of the next round, and even then the intercontinental playoffs. One of the major nations in the AFC don't make it through, they will only have themselves to play now. It's Burgess.
Press.
Really pensive start from Australia. To Australia settle into their stride early. That's cleared away by Itzes. Edge now with the throw for Australia.
Control.
There, though, the Indonesian captain.
Sit.
Forward, looking for the run of Morat Goen. He feels he was fouled, and so does most of the stadium here. Joe Gatti. The case. Turned away from Rakunda. Brought in on the left side, Silvera on the right. Rich Duke, a new addition to the forward line. Played on the left against Bahrain, expected to play more centrally this evening. By Irvin, clattered into by Jenner. Rideau with the foot in.
Marcel.
With the header down.
Aduh, Marcel.
Frantic pace for the game in the opening moments. By Burgess. Flag up on the far side. Asia keeping their shape well and catching Australia offside.
Panas guys HP gue, paling bentar lagi aku stop live. HP gue panas beneran ini. Nanti ya kita live yang sebenarnya nanti ya. Aduh. Counter. Ragnar. Walsh.
With his arms out down there, as if to say, how's Walsh got so much space? But he has. Australia getting back in numbers now, though. Here's Rideau. Touchdown to Joan on. Joan again. Strike. Space to deliver now, Strike. Walsh has made his way into the penalty area. Joan twisting and turning. Shepherded out for a goal kick in the end. Good pressure again, though, from Indonesia. enough in the end. It out for the goal kick. Choa. Is it Swansea City? Just 22. One in Rotterdam. One of the Dutch contingent in the Indonesian side. Well won by Verdonk.
Wah, Verdonk, kelas. Sabar, balik dulu.
It says it's Rido. Confidence about Indonesia in possession here. Now they have a free kick. Which was late. Card here for Craig Goodwin, or just a talking to? No, the card is out.
Kartu kuning waduh. Kita live bentar ya guys, bentar lagi kita beres. Karena kenapa? Karena HP-nya panas. Aduh, sakit.
Absolutely spot on with the yellow card. Walking the tightrope now. Yankee sent off the Portsmouth forward. Lost to Bahrain, suspended for this one. Rido.
Yuk, mantap. Aduh, bisa.
Pick a pass. Here's Ferdinand.
Aduh, jauh banget. Nah. Sejauh ini possession kita lebih banyak sih ini daripada Australia.
4 of their last 10 games at home, 5 defeats. Indonesia back around Libya twice and Argentina who won here 2-0. Victors in that run of 10 games.
Gila, Australia dikandangin sama Indo guys. Duh, 67% possession kita. Australia 33% doang. Hati-hati. Kosong tengah. Oke, aman. Mantap, Calvin Verdonk. Kenapa pause? Oh, tadi ada ngasih pause, sorry, enggak notice, thank you. Semoga HP-nya masih bisa bertahan sampai babak pertama selesai. Di NUS rame nggak? Rame dong. Dijaga. Hati. Goal kick. Mantap.
Touches off a defender, referee doesn't agree. It's going to be a goal kick for Indonesia. Trying to get across his marker. Well, have come off the donk, the last touch. Reese has it. It's his international debut, the draw against Saudi Arabia. His place again. 26, Martin Paes. Nevertheless, in 2022 from Utrecht. The Dutch contingent, he was born in
Idzes, mantap, Idzes kelas.
Presentably Netherlands up to under 21 level. As he's bench with the throw for Australia.
Aduh, ini pemain Australia apa sih jatuh mulu.
In fact, it was. Badge can take the throw. Okay, short. To the box towards
Jadi. Mantap dong. Clear.
Just did enough to block off Chakati as he was about to pull the trigger. Between these two, but a foul by Chakati. Cap today for Australia. It's from Parma in Italy. He's actually born in Fidenza in Italy. It's cap for the Azzarini, the under-20s.
Marcel, dapetin bolanya.
Went for the return. It's a free kick for Australia. It's Duke fouled. Seconds piece on the ball.
Kipernya.
Suter.
Pres kipernya.
Right to Burgess.
Kamu.
To the defence today. Cameron Burgess. Moves on to double figures now for Caps, the Ipswich Town centre-back.
Marcel.
In this World Cup qualifying campaign. We've now got 0-0. Now that this team has ridden out that early storm, they're beginning to see more ball now, Australia. It says it's away under pressure from Duke. Chakati's header. They're on by Burgess. Australian throw. Chakati with it. Too many options for him. Iran Kunda came short. Has to go long instead to Jackson Irvin, who made the run. They're out by Idzes. For Silvera.
Strike.
It's a good turn by Strike. And by Chakati. Then given away.
Ya elah, umpan apa itu? Sayang.
A little bit too much gusto though that time. Suter. Suter still reeling from that own goal winner for Bahrain on Thursday, but he was one of Australia's goal scorers in that 4-0 win against Indonesia in the Asian Cup in January. It's a good record actually, with 11 goals, 31 appearances from centre-back, 2 in this qualifying campaign. Coming against Palestine. Away by Reno. throw. Bacchus. Silvera.
Mantap.
To come on the
Palsu.
inside.
Hati, di shoot.
Read it. Range effort is deflected behind off JHS for Australian corner. Jackson Irvine has certainly been lively in the centre for Australia. Forward to a Bundesliga campaign with Zan Pauli, Jackson Irvine after promotion from Bundesliga 2 last season. Number 72 for a veteran of 2 World Cups and 2 Asian Cups. Goodwin with the corner, the first of the game for Australia.
Hati. Aduh.
Goodness me, that could have gone anywhere from
Hati-hati effort doang.
for the centre back. It was just behind for another corner. It's going to be as centre back in a back three or even left back. Calvin Verdonk. It's NEC Nijmegen in the Netherlands. Full start from the corner.
Ini tinggi banget nih orang Australia ini. Gila, yang nomor 19 tinggi banget, guys.
Two centre backs. Contest in terms of height, but Suter particularly tall. Goodwin to deliver.
Hati.
Swinger again, headed away by Walsh.
Ragnar.
Too much about it. It came off the back of his head. Is
Hati. Mantap, aduh.
nice ball. It's fallen for the shot. Blocked away by Hubner. Australia back in possession with Irvine. Puts the ball across again.
Martin pas, kelas Martin pas, gila. Ya ampun.
Looked as though it was going to be blocked initially. The power on the shot took it through, and Martin Paes was there to make the save.
Hampir aja.
It's a real spell of concerted pressure from Australia. It was good work from Irvine and Harry Suter running onto it.
Hampir aja. Ini juga, kalau nggak diblok gila itu gol itu.
John tried to get himself in the way of it, but
Hati-hati. Jangan terlalu dalam.
could do to deny Suter, but there was from Martin Paes.
Gak dijaga.
Irvine again. Jenner with the challenge and another Australian corner. And it's the best spell of the game so far for the visitors. Certainly their best chance. To Suter, who found a way through the two Indonesian defenders who were closing him down. Ball from Paes, who was busy in Saudi Arabia. By Silvera.
Goal kick. Aduh, corner
Another
lagi.
corner. Indonesia can cap their early pressure with a goal. Can Australia? Their best moment of the first half so far. Graham Arnold will certainly be hoping so. It's coming again from Craig Goodwin, the in-swinger towards the penalty spot.
Hati.
Burgess both in there.
Bahaya. Ih.
Header down is beaten
Ya
away by
ampun.
Pace. A chance again for Harry Suter.
Nomor 19 nih bahaya banget sih. Gak dijaga.
Over the place,
Ya.
the delivery from Goodwin. Suter was always going to get on the end of it. Had a good look at it as well. He was way above Jay Inces. He's across to make the save. Goodwin again. Defending for Indonesia.
Mantap. Ragnar, ya kejauhan kontrolnya.
It's beaten to it though by Irakunda. Australia keep possession.
Gak bisa yuk.
In good form this year. This is the 12th game of 2024. They've won 8, lost 2 and drawn 1 of the previous 11. The defeat to Bahrain on Thursday ended a run of 4 straight wins without conceding a goal. So they've been pretty tight defensively as well. It's Verdonk. It's qualifier for Australia, home to China on the 10th of October, and then a big trip to Saitama to face Japan.
Nah, press aja udah.
Burgess.
Hati-hati J, ayo J. Oh bisa J. Ih, kelas.
Pressure from Duke. It's Jenner. Jenner out to
Aduh.
strike. Back to Matt Ryan. Backus. Burgess to Irakunda, who's been really lively for Australia. He's been playing all across the forward line. Suter.
Hati.
Just trying to switch the play. Verdonk will be happy to see this out though.
Kick. Baru 0-0 ya. Masih seri. Masih
Coach of South Korea was Shin Tae-yong, 2017-2018. He's the first South Korean to be manager of Indonesia. And Arnold, by the way, set a record. He became the first manager in World Cup qualification history to win 11 straight games in a single campaign as Australia qualified for Qatar 2022. Holes in the road though to Mexico, Canada, and the United States. With the throw.
Ragnar, kelas.
Turn by
Ayo.
Oramango.
Ya, aduh.
Strike was the intended target, but Aziz Bey was there to intercept.
Hati-hati.
Now here's Duke. Surrounded by white shirts. Waiting for support. It arrives now from
Hati crossing terus
Silvera.
di crossing.
Again, and Backus ahead of him. Certainly settled down now into the shape we expect to see. Australia having a lot of the ball. Really bright opening, quarter of an hour from Indonesia. They haven't conceded a goal in their away qualifying matches. It's Palestine, Lebanon, Bangladesh.
Aduh. Jangan nyampe lah. Aduh, Marcel. Bahaya, tidak.
Turn, but lost the ball. Now Goodwin, Irakunda. Difficult one to try and keep the header down. There wasn't too much pace on the delivery either, so had to try and introduce some. Who's now on the books with Bayern Munich. To make his debut though, and feature for Bayern's second team this season. Tanzanian-born winger. His first international goal in the 5-0 win against Palestine in June.
Aduh, umpannya.
Silvera. Bought himself a bit of time and space. The 1-2 with Bacchus is Irvin. Bench. Just to Suter. So now that Australia do feel more in control of the contest is Bench. Outside him. Not sure what he had in mind there as he's Bench.
Aduh.
It's given away by Isis.
Hati-hati.
Irvin.
Kelas Rizky Rizal.
Challenge on Goodwin by Rido.
It's a side.
This is football here for Garcia Jakarta. The 22-year-old centre-back Rido. That Asian Cup squad in January. Number 7 then for Australia. It's whipped into the centre. Touch off Chan. As well, the Swansea fullback to head it behind. Relatively solid, despite the fact Australia are having more of the ball now. Just a couple of chances for Harry Suter.
Hati-hati.
Aduh.
Aduh.
It's been a skill, the ball whipped in by Irvin. It's going to be a free kick, foul on Oraman Goen.
Kartu bos.
So the ball clattered into by Craig Goodwin. The kick taken. Second international goal in that 1-1 draw against Saudi Arabia on Thursday. Didn't actually score his international debut, a 3-0 win away from home in March. It's for Dender in Belgium. 26 was formerly in the Netherlands with Groningen and Go Ahead Eagles.
Aduh, fall dong. No.
Shoved by Irvin. Spotted by the referee who was right there. And it's just a nudge in the back as Sandy Walsh jumped for the ball. It was cute play, but not cute enough. Spotted by Salman Ahmad Falahi, the referee. Defending to do for Australia, who haven't had too much of late.
Bisa yuk.
Dom to deliver.
Gol-golnya dari set piece aja nih. Wih. Hampir. Jadi hampir.
Just unable to stretch out the boot and get any kind of control on it. Teasing delivery.
Iya, hampir ya ampun.
Too high. Either Hubner or Nzisu were the furthest forwards. Indonesia.
Marcel. Ya elah Marcelino.
Flick into Duke. Well, he asked an awful lot there of Viren Kunda, who's quick, but he's not that quick. He's from Machida Zelvia in J1 in Japan. Side who won promotion last season from J2 and have taken the top flight by storm. Top for most of the campaign, but just knocked off the top before the break.
Aduh, hati-hati.
French Hiroshima is
Kelas J.
better from Australia. Duke almost in behind, but Indonesia did well to defend it. And here's Walsh.
Ragnar.
Or a man going.
So.
He's overplayed it. Gives it away to Jackson Irvin.
Balik. Perdong.
He's going for goal.
Anjing, hampir anjir.
So unlucky. Cleared away by Itzes.
Anjir, hampir banget tadi, coy.
Nestori Irankunda within centimetres of giving Australia the lead. Well, they didn't close him down. They almost invited him to shoot, and he took the invite. Very nearly punished Indonesia. It's the let-off of the half for either team so far.
Untung tadi masih kena tiang. Kalau enggak bahaya anjir. Sorry guys, keceplosan guys tadi. Tadi benar-benar hampir sih. Hampir banget Australia gol. Untung aja enggak gol. Press. Aduh. Kelas makin pas. Kelas.
The feeling is that Australia are getting closer to taking the lead here. Where was the marking on Craig Goodwin?
Kelas makin pas.
It was a move that was always going to end with a shot once he was in. Martin Payes
Ini
did well
hampir
to
banget nih.
close the angle, but he could do nothing about that one from Irankunda that rattled back off the post, and he was fortunate there actually, Martin Payes, that it didn't hit him and go back in over the line. How many times have we seen that happen?
Lihat apa? Lihat timnas. Lihat timnas guys.
Indonesia. And Nestor Irankunda really unlucky. 10 minutes to half time, 0-0, but Australia very much in the ascendancy.
Aduh, hati-hati.
Ball in, Silvera, back into the mixer.
And
now a chance to counter here.
Strike
for Indonesia. Irankunda did well. Terrific chasing back from the 18.
sayang. HP masih panas ya? Ini panas nih. Ya aku sambil cas by the way ini itu. Ya aku itu sambil cas, cuman
very different game now to the opening quarter of an hour. Here's Burgess.
Lawan siapa? Lawan Australia.
Suter. Sheffield United from Leicester City, Harry Suter. He's playing for Stoke and Dundee United in Scotland. He's actually born in Scotland and represented there at under-19s before switched to Australia. Getting the foot in, but kick given. Sandro Cicchetti. Serie B last season with Parma helping them back into Serie A, the top flight of Italian football. Cicchetti.
Hati-hati.
Set piece for Australia. They've had a succession of them.
Hati-hati. Mantap.
Delivery this time though from Goodwin. Behich. Way back to Matt Ryan. Busy opening 2 or 3 minutes, but that's a great deal to do since then. Just gets it away. Australian throw. Sea of red and white. You can just see a handful of those. The gold and green of Australia on the far side. It's Burgess. Now Behich. Suter. There's no real pressing here from Indonesia. Happy for Australia to have the ball. Indonesia preferring to get numbers back and defend deep. Australia on the counter. Tempting that served them well. General Thursday. Across with the challenge on Goodwin. He was the player expected to start in behind Mitch Duke in the forward line, but he is on the left again. Is there a
Itu semua backgroundnya ya iyalah, kan nggak mungkin yang dari sana kayak gitu. Hati-hati, mantap. Ih, counter Ragnar, Orat Mangun. Oke, santai, bagus. Santai. Aduh.
His foot on the ball, the chance was gone really. Catty's header. Deflected off Silvera for an Indonesian throw.
Rizky Ridho, Kerido, aduh.
Songnam won Chipman to the Asian Champions League win 14 years ago now in 2010. Competition he won as a player himself in its former guise as the Asian Club Championship back in 1995. Just a talking to, I think, for Rafael Struijk. He's lucky actually, it's only a talking to. I mean, that was a blatant pull on the shirt. It's for Donk. Joel moves it back. He battles for it. Kunda loses it.
Ragnar. Strike.
He come away with it. Struijk has it.
Ay.
The runner wanted it played forward, instead it's now with Mitch Duke for Australia.
Kelas C.
So it's got back and made it difficult for him though.
Ya, build up lagi dari belakang.
Sandy Walsh. Jenner. Watched by Martin Pace. Look at the switch now in possession. It was the other way around in the opening 10 or 15 minutes. Australia have been in full control now for the last 25 minutes plus. A couple of chances for Harry Suter, the big one for Nestori Irankunda that clattered back off the post. Indonesia haven't had too much to look back on apart from that opening minute with
Aduh, bos. Umpanmu.
Irvin. Behich. Suter to Bacchus.
Press, Jenner.
The foot in.
Marcel.
Australia keep possession though with Behich. Been immediately under pressure from Rizky Ridho. Suter.
Guys, Ragnar.
The fans will have to wait until the 15th of November for their next home qualifier when Indonesia entertain Japan. It's Behic. Irvin. On top, but it's been.
Wah, tapi rumputnya GBK jelek sih guys. Ini bolanya aja mantul-mantul mulu ini. Wih, kelas. Ayo. Handball. Nah, kau kena kartu kuning gak tuh?
Town midfielder who's just joined from Scotland, where he was playing for St Mirren.
Wih, Sandy Walsh dapat.
Indonesia have it in a decent position.
Aduh,
disappointing delivery
Jenner.
from Jenner. A bit more composure. Rankunda couldn't take advantage though. On back by Nathan Joao. Stay down.
Hukna cedera.
It's his fifth appearance of this World Cup qualifying campaign, Hubner. It's actually owned by Wolves, currently on loan with Cerezo Osaka in J1 in Japan.
Hukna cedera, bahaya nih.
Seems to be the problem for Justin Hubner. Busy debut, and he's been busy again. It's in pace. There's the save from Harry Suter. Good block. From the header as well. There's also a save from Craig Goodwin. Time he was beaten, he was saved by his left post.
Udah 45 menit aja guys. 2 menit tambahan waktu. Yuk bisa yuk. At least draw dulu half time. Nanti babak kedua Tom Haye kalau fit bisa main. Jadi biar nggak kecapean Tom Haye.
Tempo of the contest settled into what many thought it would be ahead of kick-off, with Australia sitting and inviting Australia onto them.
Indonesia menang nggak? Semoga, amin.
It's the second part though that Indonesia have been struggling with.
Jauh.
Better when they were on the front foot in the opening.
Sandy. Aduh. Dapat lagi bolanya. Santai Rido. Aduh, Rido.
Too many passes going astray in the second part of this first half. Probably going to be the busier coach at half time, Shin Tae-yong. Side, most of his plan in place, they just need those finishing touches. Hayes gets it away. From Suter. From Rido. By Chakati. Helped out by Bacchus.
Fluid.
Before the pressure came from Mango in, it was a half-hearted single-man press though, really. He gets it away.
Mana pelitnya nih? Aduh, nggak pelit.
One last attack for Australia by Goodwin. It's clumsy.
Aduh, Jenner, hati-hati dong. Udah mau peluit loh.
We'll worry for Indonesia. The amount of set pieces, not just the corners, but needless free kicks that have been given away in and around the box. Jenna with another one there. The upshot is that Australia haven't been able to take full advantage, although Suter has had a couple of sights of the Indonesian goal from them.
Last attack dari Australia, apakah
Making it round Gelora Bung Karno Stadium. Contingent will be glad to hear the half-time whistle, so everybody can have a break.
hati-hati?
Good win. It wasn't a bad ball. It's headed back across into the danger
Hampir.
area.
Oke,
Good
GG.
delivery. There was
Half time
plenty
draw-nya
of golden
harusnya.
grain at the back post. It was Suter who got the head across. He's going to win most things in the air, isn't he, Harry Suter?
First half 0-0. Gak ada gol, gak ada ini. Ya guys, ini HP-nya juga udah panas. Jantung aman. Oke lah, kalau kayak gitu mungkin di end di sini live-nya. Thank you. Semoga bisa menang atau at least draw. Thank you guys yang udah ikut live hari ini.
Digeprek apa sih pada tolong kemarin dapatku sampai atasnya masih kopong weh. Duh ya tak habis bayar ayuna.
Saya bisa request saya.
Meng aku udah semana posisinya kapin belo di pos kedua lo masih kurang.
Lo bukan lo manjir. Oh no saya Bali ya. Abane Batu Ti.
Kak, kapin bel kamu masuk di pos ketiga ya, masuk pos ketiga. Iya kasna ada 5 di sini kasna. Oke.
Ada berapa?
Tuh.
160. Hai Kak Jenny. Tuh.
Kak Jenny gitu.
Kak Jenny ku apa dua
Meng komenku gak masuk atau gimana? Kak Jen komen kamu udah baru masuk Kak Jen.
Tapi Kak Jenny adil dan beradab.
Iya, Madura ya lo. Meng di filter kah? Sudah sayang.
Komenku Jumen gak masuk dari lo. Gimana ceritanya? Ceritanya gini sama gini tuh gini ya. Ya karain.
Gitulah adil ya.
Adil dan beradab.
Boleh.
Ayo Pancasila ya.